with Wally Bazylinski here, 2023 Hall of Fame class. Wally, welcome. How's it feel?
Feels great. It's a dream come true.
Did you expect it to happen?
Not really. Not because I never thought about it. And then my friend Tom Kale says I deserve to be in there. So he sponsored me and I got in. After all these years, but I have enough credentials.
I saw your Channel 5 performance 189, first string.
Yeah, against my teammate, Carrie Carrington. Yeah, I get the triple, made a few dollars. Gotta like it.
How much money did you make, you think, over the years on TV?
TV, I don't know. It's in the thousands. You know, a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, a couple of thousand here. It adds up, but over the long term, you can't make a living at it.
And you have 3 world records also.
I think the mixed team, I think they're broken. But our men's teams, single and high 3, nobody's been close. Nobody's been close. So it was one of those nights that just happened.
So those who don't know you, talk about how you got started in bowling. What led you to get into Candlepin bowling? What do you think gave you the idea that you could be great at this game?
I never thought I could be great at this game, but I started bowling in Malden. I was 10 years old. I joined the Junior Police Bowling League. And then when I was in school, I used to see, they had the kids show on TV. I said, I want to try that. So I tried out, never made it, but I liked bowling. Then I joined leagues. When I hit my 20s, I started bowling, for good. And then I started bowling at Sunlight Alleys, and my scores just started going up. Then Bob Morin come over and says, if you do a little of this, a little of that, you can be a better bowler. And I jumped up an average real quick, and the game was becoming easy for me. And then I asked him how to get on the Pro Tour, and he told me what I needed, what to expect on the Pro Tour. And I got on there and didn't make anything for a bunch of years, and then the scores started coming up, and and when we got into the 80s, I was really knocking down a lot of pins.
Congratulations on being the 2023 ICBA Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. It's a dream come true.
Awesome. Wally Bazylinski, folks. Thank you, Wally.
Next, Wally Bazylinski. Would you please come up with Tom Kale? Come on over here.
Tom Kale couldn't make it.
Okay. Oh, car broke down? Okay. Well, please welcome Wally to the ICBA Hall of Fame banquet tonight. Wally started his bowling career as a junior bowling at the age of 10. His professional career began in 1971 when he joined the WCBC Pro Bowlers Tour. He would go on to bowl for 24 consecutive years on the tour. During the 1989-1990 Pro Tour season, Wally won the tour stop in Londonderry, New Hampshire with a score of 1366. That stop happened to be a Pro-Am event for Channel 50, and his partner was Owen Courier. Due to injury, Wally stopped bowling competitively in 1997, but continued to bowl in various leagues. Wally has 2 children, Brian and Corey. He and his wife Barbara currently reside in Stoneham, Mass. Wally currently holds 3 world records, and in 1981 Mass State Tournament held at the Fairway Sports World in Natick, he was part of the mixed team that bowled a 15-28. His teammates for that series were Tommy Surratt and Brenda Stanley and Gene Werning. On November 4th, while bowling in the Northeastern Mass Men's Pro Bowling League at Pilgrim Lanes in Haverhill, Mass, his team threw a 803 single. Wow. Wally's score was 163, and his team bowled 2167 for the series. Wally bowled a 413 series, both records. His teammates for that match were Mike Sargent, Joe Ashland, Gary Carrington, and Peter Flynn. In addition to this Mass State title, Wally also won the Mass State men's doubles in 1977 with Tom Semb and men's doubles with Tom Surratt in 1984. Wally has several TV appearances to his credit. A Channel 5 singles appearance where he bowled a 189 single string in 1988. Channel 5 men's doubles in 1990, and also appeared on the mixed doubles show in the 1990s. He made several appearances on the Channel 7 Big Shot Bowling Show and in the 70s and 80s, the Nesson Show in 1989, and also the Candlepin Association Tour. Wally assisted in running the Pro-Am Tour at the Burlington Bowlaway with Bob Morin. He won that tournament on 2 occasions. He continued helping with his tournament at Melrose Bowl and won there as well. Wally is one of the few to have ever bowled a 200 string, and he did it 4 times. Wow. His highest was a 218 bowled at Woburn Bowlodrome in Woburn, Mass. He also had a 208, a 204, and a 202. His 3-string high is 487, and his high 5, 787, both bowled at Malden Square Bowlodrome back in the 1980s. Wally bowled for many years for Granada Lanes in the Friday Night Men's Pro League with the likes of Ken Warner, Bob Van Tilchet, Dickie Eli, and Peter Flynn. He went on to bowl in that league for the Pilgrim Lanes team. Welcome, Wally Bazylinski.
Thank you.
Nice bowling, man.
Thank you.
Get right up there.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. There's a few people I'd like to thank, and it's my sponsor, Tom Cale, who couldn't make it tonight. And I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for inducting me into the Hall of Fame. It was a dream come true. There are a few other people I'd like to thank along the way. One person is Hall of Famer Bob Morin. Back in the early days, Bob showed me how and what it needed to be on the Pro Bowlers Tour, and what was expected of me to compete at that tour level. Thanks again, Bob Morin. I was lucky enough to bowl with some great Hall of Fame bowlers, and I would like to name a few of them and thank them, starting with Tom Senemi. I won my first title with Tom Senemi. And I would like to also mention Tom Surratt, Peter Flynn, Mike Sargent, and Gary Carrington. There were some super bowlers, and together we managed to win a lot of titles and some records. I would also like to thank my son, Brian and Corey, for putting up with me, for dragging them to tournaments and roll-offs. And I wanted to also like to thank my wife, Barbara, for putting up with those late-night leagues. I would also like to say thanks to my daughter-in-law, Stacy, and my grandson, Brooke, Johnny and Brooke, for their support tonight. And it's a great honor to accept this award, and I look forward to being on the Hall of Fame, and it's truly a dream come true. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I love your place. I throw some good telescores down there. I love it.
There you go, sir.
All right, with Wally Bazylinski. Wally, how's it feel now you're officially inducted into the Candlepin Hall of Fame?
Feels great. It's just like I said, a dream come true after all these years. It's the last thing I have to do.
Show us that plaque. Raise that plaque high. We'll zoom in here for you. Well-deserved honor of 189 on Channel 5. Great accomplishment to your career, obviously, the pinnacle of your career.
One of them, yes. I was lucky. I got to do a lot of things.
Okay. Congratulations, Wally Bazylinski.
Thank you.